Greetings, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to One Vibe TV on YouTube. My name is Simon Okelo, and we are, showing this video today from Langston Hughes Performing Arts Institute in Seattle, Washington. I'm truly privileged to be sitting here with my sister, Marsha Mutisi. How are you today?
Doing great. Thank you. Thank you,
Fantastic.
Simon. Happy to be here.
Fantastic. Everybody who knows the African community in Seattle already knows you, or they should know you, And, you're one of those people that I always feel like holds me accountable and says things the way they are. I just wanted, you to share with us your story, how you ended up in Seattle. I know that you're from Zimbabwe originally, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just tell us, briefly how you ended up here.
Thank you, Simon.
Yeah.
Yes, I left Zimbabwe in the mid-90s,
Yeah.
and I was studying in Canada for a while.
Yeah.
And because of the availability of tech jobs in Seattle, I ended up here because of that was my area of study. So I've been here ever since, and it's only more recently that I've become a bit more active in getting in front of trying to unite our communities,
Right.
because the Zimbabwean community is small, but when you move to a new location and to a new country,
Right.
you're always looking for community.
Right.
And for me, that meant being involved with different African countries,
Right.
and I always feel at home with any community, and getting immersed in with African American communities and different African people of African descent that I met here.
Right.
So recently I've become I was one of the founders of the Coalition of African Leaders,
Right.
to try to really bring our African communities more together,
Right.
and build a leadership.
Right.
Because when I came and realized, I saw a need for us to have a stronger leadership, and
Right.
for us to standardize how we do things together.
Right.
So, but being here in Seattle, I'm involved in a lot of things, but most of it is around empowerment of our people.
Right.
Because I've been here for 25 years, and in that time, I've just come. It's really through meeting people like Amina Ahmed, may she
Right.
rest in peace, who really inspired me to say, look, as African communities, we can do more if we're united.
Right.
And so that's where I'm putting my energies more nowadays. So by day, I work in corporate America.
Right.
So, and I'm a mother of two.
Right.
I'm a single mom. So if I can do it, I think anybody else can.
Right.
But my focus is really on building united communities within our African communities.
Fantastic. Now that you spoke about the African Leaders Coalition, I'll ask you a different question about all these transitions that have been going on in Zimbabwe, and also the passing of the founding president of Zimbabwe. What are your thoughts about all these transitions that are currently happening, and what are your hopes for Zimbabwe?
Yes, the hope is very, very high for Zimbabwe in general.
Yeah.
Sadly, just like other African countries, our leaders are not doing a good job.
Right.
So with Mugabe having been in power for a long time, in fact, I would avoid telling people I was from Zimbabwe just to avoid having to be asked about Mugabe everywhere I went.
Right.
For many years. So, and then the people in power now, it's his deputy who was there, who are just not really doing a good job either. So, but there's a lot of hope, for Zimbabwe to even still be going and being where it is. It's because of the people. And so the people work hard, and it's the same thing just like here. We have to keep mobilizing and working together as
Right.
people,
Right.
even when the leadership is not excellent.
Right.
And so that's the situation. And so I have a lot of hope for Zimbabwe, because the people are really determined and just ready for better whenever that can happen.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, last question is, you're a single mother in America. You have both of your kids here.
No, I left my son in Zimbabwe for the time being.
But how is
was
it
so
doing
difficult.
that? Is just give me a little bit of.
Yeah, it's not easy,
Yeah.
and again, this is where I hope the communities, we can come and find solutions for some of the
Right.
issues, like,
Right.
being a single mom, it's really difficult. And so if we can find ways to help each other with childcare. You know, I work full time, and so when I visited Zimbabwe, I decided to leave my son for the meantime, just because I knew it was for the best for him, rather than spending 12 hours in daycare between my long commute and my long work day. And you know, the father decided he doesn't want to be part of us, and that's okay. But my kids are well cared for, and I'm working on a transition for him to come back soon. But generally, I'm hoping for issues like childcare and you know, educational confusion, where a lot of us didn't go to school here, and healthcare, and all these things that we are, you know, are part of life here. We have to find ways for us to help each other and find solutions and understanding and sharing information, and that's part of the reason why the coalition is so important, and the work that the coalition is trying to do, so that we are there for each other and we can help, and you know, parents help each other, and as we raise children in this country, and cultural issues that happen, because the way I was raised, and you know, trying to grow up here, it's different. And so with keeping in contact in the coalition and helping each other navigate through all that, we can all be more successful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for speaking to me. Please look at the camera and tell our viewers to subscribe to One Vibe TV.
Viewers, subscribe to One Vibe TV and stay current on all the content that is shared. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Javan.
Okay.